Oh, Sheik struggles to kill. Mithra has a little bit of trouble there too. I know, I'll just turn into Ganon with a sword and just bury you in the ground at like 20% because I can do that. We are going to see if Trash can overcome the power of the Aegis, if the royal lineage of King K.Rool can crush the Xenoblade Warriors as we continue here in Regen's Wave A pulls a beautiful use of the net into the up tilt there. The super armor paying huge dividends, but you've got to watch it because one interaction with Mithra will send things into a horrid situation for King K.Rool. Yeah, you're going to get back because of K.Rool's copter pack being so a versatile recovery, but then you can armor through hits all you like, you're still going to take the damage.
It's the hard part, right? Because it's one of those characters where everybody's beaten a good K.Rool on Elite Smash, right? We've all been there. We've all been there. But when you're playing a character like this so late into the metagame, Trash has got a lot of things you've probably never seen in your goddamn life. He is one of the premier K.Rools across the continent, and he has got some very, very tricky things. And there are some tools in K.Rool's arsenal that can be really tricky, most notably the armor on the nest. Such a deadly edge guarding tool for the character. And we can see there just the dash attack and a little bit of suspect. DI, Frisky, maybe DI to the right, anticipating to try and dash away with the dash attack, just sealing the stock in the first place. And again, Trash just getting around all of these tricks and traps. But Pyra is out at the moment, just not succumbing to that pressure, and instead just slowly but surely Trash, he's making his way back into center stage.
You go Pyra to just get that one big hit, but Trash doing so well, especially obviously because of the survivability of King K.Rool as well, second heaviest in the roster next to Bowser. You've got to think, at this point I'm playing Pyra and I'm not getting the kill. What is going on? The crown into the down air, a beautiful use of K.Rool's most famous tool. The up tilt is going to seal things out, but if you're FriskyCissin, you're like, hang on, I am playing a top 3 character and King K.Rool is putting me at task. What is going on? Yeah, I'm hitting me strings. Yeah, I'm doing what I can. Yes, K.Rool's going to have difficulty coming back, but return he shall with a vengeance. Once an F smash to punish K.Rool's landing, but instead is just taking K.Rool to town here. Wants the crown, but it's returned to the king here. He puts it back on his head and once again prepares to try and get out of this disadvantageous situation. Mithra is there ready, wanting potentially a footstool, but just fading straight back there as FriskyCissin. One big hit into another will certainly do things, waiting for the aggressive come down, but not doing anything about it. There we go though, the down air, no up smash and down, pardon me, an up tilt instead, and things have turned around quite sharply, but crucially, K.Rool is still king in this matchup. I speak too soon. You would think that things aren't quite even yet because of those percentages, but give Mithra one hit and she will take the rest as well.
So scary. You've got this character that's so dominant in neutral, but that's the scary part about Trash, is that FriskyCissin, he lost his second stock at an earlier percent than what he's at right now. But the crown once again off the table at the moment, and that is something I've seen from Frisky doing an excellent job at just keeping the crown out of Baber. That dash attack out of the corner, not only just completely negating that pressure that Frisky was exerting, but also managing to get it back. K.Rool's a heavy boy. That down air up smash not quite going to kill just yet. However, it is getting closer and closer to K.Rool's time if he cannot secure the stock.
That was a beautiful idea there we saw from Trash earlier, just down airing and just waiting to see what FriskyCissin did. But Frisky keeping so cool, getting that glancing hit off the Prominence Revolt and using the side B to take things a little bit more in his favor, but unable to kill again. That was a kill screen that wasn't quite accurate there, but the dash attack under the cannonball, just gliding under that tiny bit. I was not expecting that. That was a brilliant use of Pyra's low profile and just sliding under and slicing through King K.Rool.
Catching on to the fact that Trash has been throwing out a lot of these projectiles underneath these platforms, and knowing that there's that little bit of lag when you go for it, and just meeting him under there with the dash attack just before that cannonball came out. Such great awareness. Again, K.Rool is an incredibly jarring character if you aren't quite aware of how the belly armor works. The armor on the side B as well lasts a lot longer than the animation would suggest. But FriskyCissin clearly has been practicing this matchup and has some proficiencies in it, particularly those crown combos that we were seeing as well in that second stock. Frisky has been doing his homework and it is showing on most.
Absolutely, it's so difficult for K.Rool in most matchups anyway, but then when you take away his toys, when you take his crown, which is an effect, half of his neutral, unable to get back, forcing the Aegis to go low, and while Aegises have a lot of advantages to their name, they also have that recovery. When Sakurai says, oh, you know, the recovery's not the best. People are like, yeah, sure, whatever. And people find workarounds. Aegis, it's the one time it's been real. And you know what else is real? That down air, hitting solo below the ledge to take Trash's first stock.
And that's something that Trash has got to keep really, really careful of, right? The fact that, for the most part, that hitbox on the crown on the way up on the little propeller, it really negates a lot of characters' attempts to edge guard the Crocodile. But that down air from Pyra is so damn strong that it doesn't matter. It just outranges and it kills. I love that little forward tilt, hit confirm into the forward smash. But again, using this belly armor and the up smash on that platform, not quite going to be enough. And the use of that armor, so damn good. The weak nair into the dash attack, catching the double jump. It feels like, oh, going the wrong way though. Trash had the right idea and the wrong execution and loses a stock for it.
That was so unfortunate. The call out was plain as can be. Oh, no dash forward to catch with the up smash either. Trash has had two insane ideas. Both of them the right ones, but just that hair off in terms of execution. But the down air into up air is going to take it. That buffed up air from the patch quite a while ago is able to take things so much better than it was in the base game and able to seal out that stock. Wants the forward air to continue into it. F-throw wanting the dash attack as well, but able to just use Mythra's long-lasting aerial to last out the belly armor and then just do whatever Mythra fancies. FriskyCissin has taken control and using the crown to tempt K.Rool in. Come and get it, then I've got it now. It's mine, and you need to come and claim it, which Crash did too. But we need a big hit here from FriskyCissin to finish things off. Trash is in a pretty dire situation. K.Rool's great at being that big heavy hitter, but when you're fighting Pyra, who's pure strength, but a sword as well. Beautiful F-smash would have done it. Oh, the mash of a lifetime. The longer berry coming out from that regal stomp there. Wants a big hit here, but the down air takes it instead.
So tricky in that situation for Trash. Having that shield so low on the platform means that you can't just go for that typical just hold shield and pray. And FriskyCissin knowing that Trash at some point has got to try and retreat from that platform. Otherwise, a broken shield is on the cards and just being sent to the skies for it. So good from Frisky. Again, just knowing these really niche situations and knowing the perfect counterplay for them. But Trash is really showing that he can keep up with it. We are seeing a potential hero pick, but I think nope, the K.Rool is going to be here to stay. It has been doing work. I just need to see a little bit of the tightening of the screws, a little bit more of these edge guard situations. And that's the thing Frisky has been avoiding incredibly well, is not being off stage. Because whenever he is off stage, he tends to perish.
Absolutely. We see, as we said, I think Trash had the right idea all through that game, but just didn't quite get the execution on it. Using the up air to actually get back on stage, saving the jump, but not quite able to get it. There we go. Mythra's off stage, but instead comes straight back and down airs K.Rool straight away, getting that glancing hit on the up B and using it to make sure that K.Rool pays. K.Rool wanting to retaliate with a re-sucked cannonball there, but doesn't quite get it. Wants to just continue this string hit as FriskyCissin. In the corner is K.Rool, a beautiful use of the range on the up tilt to take things there. Oh, and you know Trash was waiting for that crown, wanted it hit earlier to get the back throw. Up throw instead though is going to tack on a huge 20%, but the switch to Pyra is going to make sure that FriskyCissin's back out at disadvantage. Yeah, you're on the platform, but you've got a sword larger than anything K.Rool can do.
We can just see already FriskyCissin just dominating neutral at this point. Lovely reaction there to the recovery past the ledge and using the neutral B all the way down. It feels like Frisky, despite looking comfortable in the two games, there is a new level. My brother is slouched on the couch. He's got his coffee, he's got his movie, and he is having a lovely time bullying this Crocodile and just trying once again, anticipating the tech and falling to his doom. FriskyCissin closing it out with a 3-stock against the Crocodile. Trash, incredible in those first two games. Just unfortunate that Frisky had that momentum and just escalated it in game 3.
Took the ball and ran with it. Ran out of the venue, into the city streets and said, oh, by the way, I won that set. Ran back, finished things off using the incredible tools of Pyra and Mythra. The offstage situation paid dividends for Trash in the first two games, but being ready to just run off, reverse up, be bong, oh, you come back up, do it again, oh, you've air dodge, sorry, you're dead. Just reversing what you would expect to be the case in this matchup and using the tools of the Aegis incredibly well. Trash was fighting an uphill battle from the start, but when you've got a character like Pyra Mythra, piloted by a player the caliber of FriskyCissin, it is a rough matchup indeed. Let's not take it away from Trash though. That was an excellent King K.Rool showing, using the tools of the Croc Kremlin King so perfectly again. That situation where you're stuck at ledge up tilt because of that range, not because it's going to like do the most damage or it's going to be the best punish, but because it's just going to get you out. And knowing that, being ready to use K.Rool's arsenal to its fullest will serve Trash very well in losers as FriskyCissin advances further in the tournament.
And of course, that is, one hell of a way to end our block. It has been an absolute joy and a pleasure, Hardpunks. Put it there, brother. And of course, if you are in, if you're still watching, stay tuned. We are going to be handing it over to our next two commentators. I think it might be Nut Roast and Jet, but I'm not too sure. We'll get to it. It might not be. The schedule's out there. You know it, we know it. And hey, if you don't know it, stick around. It's a surprise and it'll be a banger nonetheless. But keep yourself going. We are going to be back in a few minutes with Wave B.
Thank you for watching, gamers. We'll catch us in a bit. Bye-bye.